You are listening to the Empire Exchange podcast, where we talk about energy, evolution, and intuition. I'm your host, Tori. Let's build this empire together. I had to make sure I was still recording. All right, so we are looking at energies for the week of the 8th. I put the 8th through the 16th, but I don't know why that doesn't sound right. Because it's not, it's the 15th. We'll do to the 16th anyway. Okay, so there is a lot of change happening. We are currently in a Mercury and a Pluto retrograde. So, sorry, I'm whispering because it's a little late here and everybody, well, it's 10 o'clock and everybody's sleeping. So I'm not trying to be too loud. But anyway, some big theme for next week, or the week coming up, is momentum builds clarity and meets action. So this week you're encouraged to speak up, you're encouraged to make decisions, acting on opportunities. It's a very productive week is how it feels. Now the 8th and the 10th, we have a stability and strategic thinking. This is where you're going to start grounding yourself with a more practical tone. This is good for like budgeting, planning, that type of thing. The 11th through the 13th, we have communication and fast-moving energy. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers as well. This is interesting. This is where you're going to have more like messages, meetings, conversations. It's giving more social. And in fact, one of the words I wrote down was networking. So it is giving that. Content creation for some of you. From the 14th through the 16th, we have confidence and momentum, like forward momentum. The key words here I have is opportunities gaining traction, conversations turning into plans, actions becoming easier. So it looks like something may be picking up a little easier for you. And that's from the 14th to the 16th. Now, as far as love, because I know some of you are here for that, early in the week we have stability and reassurance. We have communication and important midweek. And then the last week, later part of the week, we have passion and decisive energies. Can we communicate honestly and move forward together? As far as career, because I know a lot of you are here for career too. We have a lot of strategy, structure, network, actions, and visible progress. So you're actually seeing some progress. This could be interviews, pitches, collaborations, those type of things. Now the mantra, and I'm going to try to remember, I don't think I remembered last week, is I take grounded action towards the opportunities meant for me. I take grounded action towards the opportunities meant for me. Okay. This might be a quicker episode than normal, but let's see what we get in the cards here. Definitely as far as like psychically, I'm seeing groups of people. So I don't know if you're meeting a group of people. I don't know if you're going somewhere to see a group of people, or groups of people is just something. Groups of people. Something about groups of people. Don't know what that's supposed to mean. Black Widow, the song just popped in my head. I don't know, I'm gonna love you until you hate me. Somebody might be coming up, and as far as love, somebody might be popping up in somebody's life. As far as love, as of next week, you may not like them at first. What's the vibe is getting? This card was stuck. I couldn't get it unstuck. What else we got? Anything else, Spirit? I saw the word communication, and then I saw a phone. You could be getting a phone call or a text message from someone very important about some sort of opportunity. But let's see. I'm using the, let me show it to you guys, Mystic Mondays Tarot deck again. I do love this deck. It's been a while since I've used it, so we're going to use it today. Alright, Spirit Guide, Angel Guides, Ancestors, give me the answers that we are seeking. Sorry, I have to look at myself because I don't know if... Feels like it's not recording properly, but everything seems to be working. Alright, what do we have here, Spirit? Start with the Four of Cups. Now the Four of Cups is a very interesting energy. It's an energy of like taking a second to reassess. Some of you could be reassessing by some palm trees. I don't know why palm trees are significant. We're gonna look up why palm trees are significant. But you could be just taking a second to reassess. Let's see, palm tree spiritual meaning means victory, triumph, resilience, and righteousness. It's often associated with peace and paradise. Represents the ability to bend without breaking, even in life's storm, and flourishing with a strong, deep connection and divine inner strength. Ooh. Palm trees are super significant. I don't know if you planted them. I don't know if you've been saying them a lot, but they're significant. But I definitely do feel like with this card, you're doing a deep dive on yourself, or you have been, or there's a lot of self-introspection that's happening here. You might be taking a break from the world. What else we got, Spirit? The Magician. I love the Magician. Magician's manifestation. It's ruled by Mercury. We are in a Mercury retrograde, like I mentioned earlier. So also in a Pluto retrograde. I forget the zodiac signs right now, but when I see the Magician, I always think of bringing something to life. And it's funny because when I said bring to life, I hear the song Bring Me to Life by Evanescence. Especially the bar. She's like, bring me to... Yeah, it's like you're bringing something to life here. What's interesting is that whatever you're manifesting, it's not something that... I think you might have like manifested it a long time ago, and it's going to start popping up now. Interesting. What else we got, Spirit? This is something you may have forgotten about. We have the Sun, which could also be manifestation. I understand my camera did that before, by the way. Like light adjusted to the light. It could also be manifestation. It could also be, happiness. It's like you're manifesting something that's going to cause a lot of good. I am seeing Gemini, Leo. Oh, we also have the Three of Cups that also slid out. Three of Cups is always like a party or like a reconciliation, or like a coming together of souls here. Wait, no, hold on, that's not the Three of Cups. Yeah, it's the Three of Cups. No. Oh, I'm thinking of the Five of Cups. Thought it was Heartbreak. I'm pretty sure it's the Five of Cups now. Okay, what else do we have? Because the Three of Cups is like a get-together. You might be going to some get-together, or somebody might be inviting you to something. If you're being invited to something, go, because something good is coming out of that. The Eight of Swords. Now we know the Eight of Swords is always about anxieties, sleepless nights. You're overthinking whatever this is now. This could just be life. You're manifesting something, but you're overthinking whatever you're manifesting, which could be the reason why it hasn't shown up like fully yet. We have the Lovers. Swans could also be very important. There's another palm tree too. Let me see what swans mean. Or those are not swans. Those are fucking flamingos. Stupid. Flamingos are balanced, bright, vibrant, self-expressive, romance, and life transformation. I mean, you could meet somebody that changes your life. That's kind of the vibe here. You're manifesting something that might change your life. Something you've been in your head about. Well, let's get some clarification cards and like dive into this energy here. Emperor. Yeah, for some of you, a divine masculine, divine daddy is on the way. For others of you, you could be stepping into that divine daddy energy. And for a good chunk of you, you could just be taking over your life. We have the Ace of Swords. That's communication. An opportunity to communicate, an opportunity for an idea, a new thought process, a new... Wise Magician here, Spirit. Three of Pentacles. Three is significant here. But it's happening with that Three of Pentacles. This, my love, gives working together energy. You've been working with the universe to bring something in. Is it Divine Daddy? I apologize. Queen of Cups. My phone just fell off this table. Queen of Cups. So Queen of Cups is always interesting because Queen of Cups is like a very, very sensitive emotional energy. Like you're sitting with your emotions, you're understanding your emotions, you are in a different place. I do think you are receiving something here. You're in a place of receiving. You are receiving something from the universe. Now, is it this divine masculine? For some of you, yes. Is it a gift? Yes. Is it a choice? Yes. There's some sort of collaboration or communication that's going to be necessary here next week. We have the Princess of Pentacles. That's the page. An offer. Foundation. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. That's pretty much the reaping what you sow type of energy. We have the Five of Wands on the bottom, followed by the Queen of Swords. And the Death card. You're definitely going through some sort of transformation. And this transformation is more of like an ego death for a lot of you. Ego deaths are not fun. They are just terrible. Trust me, as somebody who's gone through a few of them, I know that they're terrible. So, sorry, I'm going to change the light on this while I'm thinking about it. Just to match my outfit a little bit, but... Okay, spirits. Overall, it looks like, with the tarot that is, it looks like you're about to... There's either somebody or something that's coming in next week that's going to change the direction of something, whether it's work, whether it's life, whether it's love. There's something that's changing the direction. And with Mercury and Pluto in retrograde, there's definitely a changing of direction here. I have the North Node. We all know the North Node is about your future. So you're moving towards something that your future is about. But here's the thing, is that you can't look at the past when that happens. We have Pluto rebirth. Once again, I think we said transformation a few times here. You're definitely having some sort of transformation, and this transformation is needed so that you can move forward in the future. Like, this transformation is going to change a lot of things. Neptune, vision. There's a lot of outer planets too, which is interesting. Not that makes a difference. So on the bottom we have Gemini cross-pollinate. So Gemini season is coming up. So there's definitely a lot of communication. That's definitely like hanging out with people. That's a social life. We have 3 that popped out. We have the 12th house, we have the Midhaven, and we have the Pisces. Now you could have your Pisces in the 12th house or by your Midhaven. Either way. There's an element of like spirituality when it comes to your career. When it comes to what you're going to be known for, there's an element of that. And I think, not that that's a bad thing, but Nets could be just talking to me, child, because I said yesterday I might want to quit. But it's giving very much what you seek is here. But just don't like give up on yourself. That's the vibe I'm getting. Which once again, that could just be for me. That may not be for anybody else. Alright, let's get some crystals. Healthy boundaries. You have created those healthy boundaries. You are living those healthy boundaries. You are showing people what those boundaries are. We have the Lovers card again. Somebody's definitely finding some sort of love. This could also be love within self, but there's some sort of love being found next week. Clarity. Once again, it gives a vibe that I think what's happening to you next week, you're going to get the clarity that you need. We have self-awareness, or awareness expands. There's a lot of spirituality aspects to whatever's happening next week. But I also think that you're going to gain some sort of clarity off of another person, another situation. Something that tells you that the life is moving the way you need it to move. All right, now let's get some with the T cards. Now we all know when it comes to these with the T cards, they are not always for your situation or for this situation. They might be something a little bit different. This is just because some of us are nosy. And we just want to know what's going on. What's some possibilities? I mean, I will tell you, I pulled one with the T card one week, and then later that week I did have to sell my car, so we start with looking you up, cyber stalking, studying you, getting info. Somebody might be getting info on you, and it could be this lover. It's like you meet them, you guys exchange like numbers, and they go look you up on Facebook. That's the vibe it gives. Nothing crazy, nothing too intense. I also got bankrupt. I hope nobody's going bankrupt. I also hope nobody's going broke. But there might be like a bill that comes in, or something you just didn't account for some of you, not all of you. What else is possible next week, Spirit? That's too many. one I want to see is Boss Daddy. I want to see if that one comes out. Because that's the energy that this Emperor gives, and I want to see if that's what pops out. We have running. Somebody may be physically running, or somebody just might be running next week, or something of that nature. But I do feel like running is something that's going to happen. Somebody could try to run from this connection. That is a card that's in here, right? Yeah, somebody can just try to run from this connection because they don't feel like they're worth it. That's more of the vibe. If it's a connection, once again. I'm going to pull one more, but I want to check something real quick. Because I think that card exists. I'm pretty sure I've seen it before. There's Queen Rising. Yeah, Boss Daddy is a thing. Okay. All right. Now let's get another one, Spirit. Can you give us more on this like person or like the situation itself? More on this person or the situation itself? Come on, give me one or two. I can't have six. Spirit's got a lot to say with this deck. Let's see. I have wasting time. Stuck, no change, limited. Actually, can you get one to clarify that? Are we wasting time or are they wasting time? Crying over you. Okay, so some people are having somebody who is like, I don't necessarily think they're crying over you specifically. They got married for money. Somebody married them for money. But I definitely think that they're crying over a situation that they're in. They might be looking you up. So this could be somebody you know, but they're crying over a situation that they're in. We're gonna get some, I forget what these are called, but these cards are huge. A little bit of lag over here, so I'm confused. Okay. Spirit, give me some clarity on this with the situation here. Clarity on this with the situation. We start with Pentacle. Protect yourself from negative energies. Some of you may need to do that. Maybe involving yourself in negative energies. There might be negative energies around. I have to say it. For some reason, I'm getting a lot of fake profiles, and there are a lot of Australian athletes, and I'm really just over it. I really wish they would just leave me alone. If you're not the real person, get out of my inbox. What else we got, Spirit? Pinnacle. Protect yourself from negative energies. We have Heart. Believe in your heart that you're meant to live a life full of passion, purpose, magic, and miracles. Just so you guys can see it. I'm gonna get one more. One more, Spirit. Direction. Clarify what you're seeking so that the path becomes clear. Pick a direction, baby. That's all. Pick a direction. On the bottom we have Moon. Escape from the black cloud that's around you. Then you will see your own light, as radiant as the full moon. Interesting. These cards are very interesting. I never really sat down and read them before. Yeah, I never actually sat down and read them. We're gonna have to do that one day. Alright, now we're gonna grab some advice. It feels like a healing week, I'm gonna be honest. We have Be Real as the first advice that popped up. And that actually makes sense. Like I said, it feels like a healing week. And it's time for you to be real with yourself. We also have Find Balance. Push through any insecurities. Talk less, feel more. That pretty much sums it up. Like, I think the advice next week is to don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Everything's happening for a reason, and you just gotta let the shit happen. And that probably was for me too. But don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Well, thank you for listening to the Empire Exchange podcast. My name is Tori. I am your host. So if you got a little bit of something from this, share it. Let's get this out to as many people as possible, as well as you can follow me on all my socials, Empire Exchange Pod, or Tori the THA. Terrific. You can put underscores in between the words. And let's start some dialogue in the comments. How did your week go last week? If not, how do you think your week will go this week? But until next week, stay divine and stay royal.